will discuss this, okay? Then we can move on. Did you guys get the recordings? Lubna and Shaheen?
No, sir.
Sir.
Not right now. Okay. So, Lubna, where are you from? Like originally? You stay in Al-Asa, but originally where are you from?
Sir, I'm from India, Bangalore.
Okay, Bangalore. And what about you, Shaheen?
Sir, I'm from Bihar.
Where in Bihar?
Yeah.
Where in Bihar? Where in Bihar?
Bihar.
Where in Bihar? Where?
Sir, I am saying Bihar.
ओहो, तो बिहार एक सिटी है क्या बिहार, या फिर बिहार में और जगह नहीं है क्या?
Oh, in Bihar.
इन बिहार पूछ रहे हैं हम इतनी वेयर इन बिहार? वेयर इन बिहार?
Muzaffarpur.
Oh, मुजफ्फरपुर, लीची. Okay. Aisha, you are also from Bihar only, right? Aisha Rahman. You are from which place in Bihar?
Do you know Darbhanga, Madhubani?
I know Darbhanga, Madhubani. You are from
Yeah.
Madhubani?
No, I'm from Darbhanga and my mom is from Samastipur.
Okay, fine. In Madhubani, it's my mother's nani ghar. It's my mother's nani ghar in Madhubani.
So, do you know Madhubani Medical College? It's my uncle's.
Oh, it has not been till now. Because I mean, obviously, it's my mother's nani ghar. That means I have not been there, but I just know that place, Madhubani. And by the way, I will be going to Bihar in November.
So
But mostly
someday
Patna, and then yeah.
I'll be there. Patna
Sorry,
is
what,
nice.
Aisha?
Like you should visit Bihar and I'll be there. It will
When
be
are you going to be there?
I guess we are gonna come at I guess July.
Oh, next year. I don't know where I will be in July. So you guys are doing right? Akshay, Atif, Hamza.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay.
So we just need to write the Nernst equation, or should we calculate E cell?
If you can calculate, then calculate. But see, you have to send the answers, okay, first.
Okay, make sense.
आप reaction at anode आप भेजिए हमें, then you send me the E naught cell, then you send me the Nernst equation. Okay, you have to send all of them one by one. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि Nernst equation पूरा कर लिया उसके बाद भेज दे, फिर गलती हुई रहेगी अगर cell reaction में, then it will be of no use, no? So start with reaction at anode, send the answer. I will check whether it is right or wrong. Then I'm going to tell you to proceed further on. Yes, Krishna, that is right. Yes, Matthew, correct. You can also plug in the values of concentration of zinc and copper, right?
Yes, sir.
Don't
I
calculate.
thought I'll just write that.
Acha, no, it's fine. Not a problem. Okay, Atif. Yeah, Atif, very good, correct.
So should we calculate E cell?
Like if you can calculate, but I was just thinking that some of the people may not be knowing about log and how to calculate the log values. Okay, that is why I did not ask you to calculate the log values and then further calculate. But again, you can see if you know how to calculate log, then you can calculate it also.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Hamza, correct. Acha. Lubna and Shaheen, do you have maths bio or only maths, only bio?
Only bio.
Only
Only
bio.
bio? Only bio. Okay, fine. Okay, Akshay. It seems like Aisha, you have not watched the last lecture, right? Yes, Aisha. Okay. अक्षय आपका ई नॉट सेल सही नहीं है.
Okay, sir.
अक्षय, डू यू नो व्हाट इज द मिस्टेक, या फिर नहीं आपको अभी दिखा मिस्टेक? टेल मी हाउ डू वी कैलकुलेट, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एट एनोड, टेल मी व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एट एनोड.
Yes, sir.
What is happening at anode?
I know.
Anode, you don't know एनोड एंड कैथोड नहीं पता क्या आपको? लिखा तो है ना
Sir,
आप, हाँ लिखा तो है आपने एनोड, हाँ ठीक है. मेरी आवाज नहीं आ रही क्या सही से अक्षय?
like for the zinc one, right? You're asking
हाँ हाँ, आई एम सेइंग व्हाट इज हैपनिंग देयर, ऑक्सीडेशन और रिडक्शन.
reduction.
जिंक का देखिए आप, ठीक से देखिए क्या
Plus
हो गया अक्षय.
gaining electron, right?
Zinc is gaining electron.
Okay, you're asking the reaction which you wrote above. Okay. I was
नहीं नहीं,
seeing this
above
one.
नहीं, नहीं अरे एक सेकंड वो सब छोड़िए, हम क्या पूछे आपसे वो बताइए. What did I ask?
What's happening in anode?
Tell me what is happening in anode.
In anode we like oxidation.
ठीक है, किसका ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है? कौन से एलिमेंट का ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है इस सेल में?
Zinc.
जिंक का ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है, वेरी गुड. सो जिंक ऑक्सीडेशन. So
Yes.
what is the electrode potential of oxidation of zinc? If I write E naught oxidation for zinc, this will be equal to how much?
0.7
Plus or minus?
plus
And what is happening in cathode?
reduction.
What is the reduction for copper?
Minus 0.34.
Why minus 0.34? ये क्या बता रहा है आपको? ऑक्सीडेशन बता रहा है, रिडक्शन बता रहा है? This value.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, correct, Asha. ओके who is filling? आतिफ अच्छा ई सर आपने निकाल लिया, हाँ ठीक है आतिफ, दैट्स फाइन, करेक्ट. So E naught will be E naught cell will be equal to, just add E naught oxidation. E naught oxidation of what? E naught oxidation of the element for which oxidation is happening. But if you will look here, there isn't. Acha. Shaheen and Lubna, can I have your mic on, please?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
You know oxidation and reduction?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे बताइए क्या हो रहा है? What is this? Oxidation or reduction?
Oxidation.
Oxidation.
And what about here? Copper 2 plus 2 copper?
Reduction.
Reduction. सही है? Okay, very good. Now the oxidation and reduction, these are reactions, and a reaction can be spontaneous and non-spontaneous, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Whenever we have spontaneous reaction, whenever there is a spontaneous change, from that spontaneous change, we can derive electricity. What we can do, we can get electricity.
Yeah.
I will give you an example. We have like the dams in which we have hydroelectricity. So in dams, we have water that is at some height. It falls down automatically. It does not need any help from humans, right? For the water to fall down, does it need any help from humans when the water is falling down? No. So that is a spontaneous change. If anything is happening and it does not require any human effort or any human help, that is a spontaneous change. And wherever there is a spontaneous change, we can derive electricity from it. Okay. So when water is falling, we can derive electricity. Similarly, the chemists, they thought that, okay, fine. When we are having spontaneous change, we can derive electricity. Then we can derive electricity from the spontaneous reactions also. And now, if this reaction is going to be spontaneous, then we will get electricity, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when we are getting electricity, we will require some units in order to write it. So we'll write in it some volts. It will give me this many volts of electricity, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But what happens if the reaction is non-spontaneous? It is going to take electricity for that reaction to happen. If it is non-spontaneous. Now, if
Yeah.
it is going to take electricity, we just define that take electricity by a negative sign. So when you see here, if you look at this value, Zn2 plus 2 Zn, what is this happening? Reduction or oxidation?
Oxidation.
Zn2 plus 2 Zn.
Oxidation.
Zn2 plus 2. No. See here once again. Zn2 plus 2 Zn.
Oxidation.
And what about above? जो हमने लिखा है? Zn2 Zn2 plus, what is that? Both are same.
They're different.
They're different. ना? क्या difference है? What is the oxidation state of zinc here? जहाँ पे हमने green बनाया है, यहाँ पे zinc का oxidation state क्या है? अच्छा, यहाँ पे क्या है? Red वाले में बताइए. What is the oxidation state of zinc here? बोलिए, सही बोल रही हैं आप, बोलिए.
Positive.
+2 है ना? सही है?
Yes.
जी.
ठीक है. और यहाँ पे कितना है? ग्रीन वाले में 0, करेक्ट?
Yes.
है ना? 0, तो ये 0 से +2 जा रहा है, यानी कि ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट बढ़ रहा है, करेक्ट? इट्स इंक्रीजिंग, राइट?
Yes.
Okay. Now here, this is the initial stage of copper 2 plus, and this is the final stage of copper. Now you tell me here what is happening here. It was 2 plus, and from 2 plus it went to 0. So what is this? Increase in oxidation state or decrease in oxidation state?
Decrease in oxidation state.
Oxidation state.
So it will be reduction.
Yes.
ठीक है. Okay. अब यहाँ पे देखिए ध्यान से, और ये बताइए, ये जो वैल्यू है E naught Zn2 plus 2 Zn, it is telling me about what? The electrode potential
Reduction.
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 That means if reduction is what? Spontaneous या non-spontaneous? क्या लग रहा है आपको? Volts को देख के बताइए. Electricity ले रहा है ये? Because it is negative,
Yes.
right? It is not giving me electricity. That means the reverse of this reaction. Now what I have written, tell me. This is oxidation reduction.
Oxidation.
Oxidation. It will be equal to how much? Plus 0.76 volts. Correct है? बात समझ में आएगा जी आपको?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
ठीक है? So you can interchange it very easily. If you have been given the reduction potential, then you can change it to oxidation potential just by switching the signs. Okay? Just by switching the signs. Okay. And now this is the data that we have been given, and now we have got the data that is of our use. Now, since what is happening here in the anode, So wherever oxidation happens, that is anode. Wherever reduction happens, that is cathode. Okay. Anode always oxidation, cathode always reduction. This is my cathode. And this is a bridge, salt bridge. So we can write the cell by A, B, C. Or you don't have to write A, B, and C as letters, but you just need to write what is in the anode and what reaction is happening by the slash sign, what is happening at cathode, and the reaction by the slash sign. And then in between, there will be a bridge. Now we can see that in oxidation, that means in anode, we are happening Zn to Zn2 plus. This is going to give me an electricity of 0.76 volts. This is going to give me an electricity of 0.34 volts, because you can see here it is also reduction, and we have been given the data of reduction also. Now, if at anode 0.76 is happening, at cathode 0.34 is happening, that in total, we can just add them and it will be equal to 1.10 volts. So this is the E naught of cell, the complete cell. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you will do some more questions, then we'll get it more. Okay. Now, what is happening at anode? We'll just write the reaction. So at anode, zinc is getting converted to zinc 2 plus 2 electrons, and in cathode, copper 2 plus is eating up 2 electrons to get converted to copper. Now from here, what we can do, we can balance these number of electrons. No, we can add these equations to get the cell reaction. 2 electron and 2 electron will get cancelled because one of them is in the product, one of them is in the reactant, and we will get zinc plus copper 2 plus is going to give me zinc 2 plus copper. Now, once we have got this, we can write the Nernst equation, but we have also calculated the E naught cell. Then we can just write the Nernst equation. So Nernst equation is written like this. E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 divided by N. N is the number of electrons, log of the concentration of product divided by the concentration of reactant. Okay. So here we have E naught cell. What is the value of E naught cell? Lubna, tell me. कितना आया देख के बताइए, स्क्रीन में ही है कहीं पे. What's the value of E naught cell?
1.10.
कितना है? Yeah, correct. Very good. 1.10. So 1.10 volts minus 0.059 divided by N. This N is the number of electrons that are being used in a reaction. So we can see that we are using 2 electrons here. So we'll just write 2 log. Now what is in the product? Tell me. What is in the product, Lubna, in the cell reaction? Tell me what are the things you can see in the product in this reaction.
Zinc.
Zinc. हाँ बोलिए बोलिए. प्रोडक्ट में क्या दिख रहा है बस वही बताइए आप यहाँ पे.
Zn2 plus.
Anything else?
Zn2 plus Cu.
And Cu is there, right? But
Yes.
since Cu is just a metal and it is a pure solid, the concentration of pure solids and liquid, they do not change. Why they do not change? Because if you have this much of solid, and you are going to react some part of it. So what did we do? We reacted some part of it, let us say this much. Now what has happened? The number of moles have reduced to half from this change. Actually, यहाँ पे बोल सकते हैं number of moles upon volume was the concentration. Here, let us say we have removed half of the moles. So n by 2, and you can see that volume has also decreased by half. So you can write V by 2, and you can cancel these two, and the concentration will still remain same. Yes or no? When
Yes.
if you have pure solid or pure liquid, then the concentration will decrease. It will not change because number of moles are changing and the volume are also changing. So that is why we don't write it here. We just say that it is equal to 1. Because if something is not changing, then obviously it is not going to make any effect. It's not going to show us any effect in the E cell. So then we write here copper 2 plus. Okay, so this is your Nernst equation. Okay, this is your Nernst equation. Now we just need to know how to deal with this log part. आप please इसको लिखिए. Please write this down. Also write this part of reduction and oxidation. Make some space for these things. Actually, just seeing your message now. Yeah. Correct. No, it's fine. Okay, Kulsum, you have sent. I'm just seeing your answers now. Mm, uh, okay, Kulsum, but I think you can see that there is the easy method also.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Nabil Khan. Nabil Khan, I think you have not watched the previous lectures also now, right, Nabil?
Sir, can you check my answer too?
हाँ हम देख रहे हैं एक एक करके देख रहे हैं Hiba, yours is fine. You have done some mistake in the calculation. I think what you have divided now, you have divided it, that's not correct division. 2.141 upon 2. Krishna. See, that division is not right. Everything else is correct. नबील खान, आप लास्ट के 2 क्लास भी तो नहीं आए थे, उसके भी तो लेक्चर्स रह गए हैं ना. If you can remember, last week you did not come, na? By the way, yeah, E naught cell is the sum of E naught of reduction and oxidation. Okay. But you have to make sure that you are taking the E naught oxidation of the anode and E naught reduction of the cathode, whatever reaction is happening at anode and whatever reaction is happening at cathode, that you have to see. Okay, as you can see here also, this reaction is going to give me 0.76 volts of energy. This is going to give me plus 0.34 volts of energy.
घर को थिएटर बना के रखा हुआ, आवाज कम करो.
Okay, please let me know if you're done, guys. Lubna and Shaheen, especially you guys.
Yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Done?
Done.
Okay. Okay. Now we'll talk about a bit about logs and antilogs. Okay. So write the topic: logarithms and antilogs. Log and antilog. There are a few things that you have to know about log. first thing, the first and foremost is log of 100. How you have to see this? So log, it has a base, and here the base generally we use is it as 10. Log with base 10. Now you have to ask yourself, 10 to the power how much is equal to 100? Tell me. Bio wale bataiye, bio. 10 to the power how much will be equal to 100? So we are finding about this x. 10 to the power x is equal to 100. What is this x here? Yes, Lubna, Shaheen, Aisha. I think Heba, you also have bio, right?
Yes, sir.
So what will be x here? Tell me. Arey, it's not that. हाँ, शाहीन बताइए क्या?
10.
हाँ, 10 कौन बोल रहा है? शाहीन 10.
A.
अरे 10 to the power 10 तो आपके पास 10 के बाद 10 जीरो हो जाएंगे ना?
Oh.
है ना? ओ,
Oh, 2.
2. आसान सवाल है, ठीक है? I don't ask tough questions. 2. ठीक है? So समझ में आ गया? What is log?
Yes, sir.
We just need to ask. अच्छा ये बताइए, log of 10 क्या होगा? Here we have the base 10 only. Okay, whenever I'm writing log, that is base 10. This will be equal to
1.
1.
very good. And what about log of 1? 10 to the power of how much is equal to 0? Sorry, 10 to the power how much is equal to 1? 0.
0.
I kind of gave the answer also. Okay, fine. Now once you have known these things, then we can move on and talk about some rules of log. Okay, some rules of log. Okay, I can write 100 as log of 10 into 10. Yes or no? Correct? Sorry, what Atif? This you means log.
Yes, sir. How long will this like log topic take? Because day after tomorrow I have chemistry exam. I thought I can study for that.
Oh, okay. नहीं, ये log तो हम तुरंत खत्म कर देंगे, like maybe 15 minutes. But then again, we will be going for electrochemistry. Tomorrow you have a chemistry exam.
No, sir. Day after tomorrow, Monday.
Monday you have chemistry exam. Okay. ये आ रहा है electrochemistry. Electrochemistry is coming.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you can stay. So we can write log 10 into 10. Okay, so log 10 into 10, it will be also equal to 2. So further, if you see, I can write this also as, this will be 2, and 2 is also equal to log 10 plus log 10. Yes or no? Because log 10 is equal to 1, and this is also 1. 1 plus 1 is also equal to 2. So I can write log 10 into 10 is equal to log 10 plus 10. This is going to give me a rule which says log of a into b is equal to log of a plus log of b. Okay, so this is one of the rules. Then further, from here also we can say one more thing. This will also be equal to log of 10 square, right? Because 10 square is also 100, which will also be equal to 10, which will also be equal to what? Which will also be equal to 2. Now further I can write log 10 plus 10 as, this can be written as 2 times log of 10. And I can get one more rule, that if you have log of a to the power b, so you can see what is happening. The b is coming forward. So it is b times log of a. So it is b times log of a. Now, next thing, let us suppose we have something like this. If I ask you what will be log of 1, you are going to answer it will be equal to 0. I can again write log of 1 as log of 10 upon 10, right? Which is equal to, I can write this also as log of 10 minus log of 10. Right? Because see, both of them are equal to 0. Log 10 upon 10 is equal to 1 and log 1 is equal to 0. Log 10 is equal to 1. So 1 minus 1 is also equal to 0. Further, what we can write, one more rule which says log of a upon b is equal to log of a minus log of b. Now coming to the last rule, log of 1 upon a is equal to minus log of. I can tell you how it is coming. We can write it like this. Log of 1 minus log of a. Since we know log of 1 is equal to 0, I can write this as 0 minus log of a, which will be equal to how much? Minus log of a. So, okay, so these are the few rules of log. So just write these rules. Log a into b is equal to log a plus log b. Log a to the power b is equal to b times log a. Log a upon b is equal to log a minus log b. And log 1 upon a is equal to minus log a. Write these. Yes, Krishna, now it is correct, your answer. Done, everyone? All of you wrote this? Yes or no, please tell me.
1 second, sir. Yeah, sir.
Okay. So let's move on. What is anti-log? You hear this term anti-log? For example, there are, before anti-log, we can start with the log of first 10 natural numbers, that is starting with log 1. So it is obviously equal to 0. Okay, before that, there are a few log values that you have to remember. You have to remember the value of log 2, which is equal to 0.30. The base is still 10. You have to remember about the log 3, which is equal to 0.48. You have to remember about log 5, which is equal to 0.70, and log 4, and log 7, which is equal to 0.84. And remember it like this. You can like picture it like this only. Okay. So for 2, you have to increase 1 by 1 factor. That means 0.30. For 5, you have to increase by 2 factors. That means 0.70. Log 3 and log 7, it is very easy. I mean, you're just switching the digits here. If you remember log 3, you should remember log 7 also. Log 3 is 0.48 and log 7 is 8.4. दोनों में देखिए बहुत ही आसान है इस पर रिमेंबर याद कर रखना. ठीक है. So for 3, 7 है, दोनों में आप एक एक ऐड कर दीजिए. So it will be 4 and 8. Okay. So you can remember the log values like this. And for log 2 and 5, just remember that for 2 you have to increase 1, for 5 you have to increase 2. After this, we can, if I know these values, then I can derive the log of any number, starting with log 1, which will always be equal to 0, and moving to log 2, which is equal to 0.30, log 3, which will be equal to 0.48. Now log 4, I can write this log 4 as log the square of 2, and then I can write this as 2 into log 2, which will be equal to 2 into 0.3, which will be equal to 0.6. Okay, similarly, we can write for the next also. You'll write about log 5. You must know this value because we have written it here somewhere. Then log 6, factorize it and tell me it will be equal to 2 into 3, then log 2 plus log 3. Then log 7, we know this value. Log 8, log 9, and obviously log 10, which will be equal to 1. So you have to calculate the values for these parts. You have the log values also. Just calculate it. Send the answers on my WhatsApp. Okay, guys. And so Lubna and Shaheen, I'm just sending you my number. Lubna, you got my number?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just send it to me. You guys can calculate, right? Lubna and Shaheen.
I'll try, sir.
You will try. इसमें try करने का कुछ नहीं है. ठीक है. 4 को जिस तरह से हमने लिखा ना, यू कैन आल्सो राइट दिस एज 2 into 2, उसी तरह 6 को कैसे लिखेंगे, 4 8 को कैसे लिखेंगे, 9 को कैसे लिखेंगे। ओके, कीजिए जल्दी से। या कुलसुम करेक्ट। Okay, Akshay, log 6 is correct. Log 8 is also correct. Log 9 is fine. Log 10 is fine. Krishna, looking at your answer now. Log 6 is fine. 7, अच्छा ठीक है. 8 is fine. Yeah, 9 is also correct. Okay, Matthew. 6 is fine. 8 is fine. 9 is fine. Correct. Very good. Yes, Aisha. You wanna see something from that? Okay, we are sending the answers. Yes, Atif, those values are fine. Yeah, correct. What happened, Lubna and Shaheen?
Yes, sir. I'm sending, sir.
Okay,
Sending, sir.
okay, okay. Okay, Shaheen, I received your answer. Oh my God, ये क्या LKG की कॉपी में लिख रही हैं आप शाहीन? Get a fair copy, शाहीन, ठीक है? This is
Yes,
rough,
sir.
right? हाँ.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I just joined yesterday. That's why.
आप लेकिन एक बात बताइए, आपने लॉग सिस्क का तो नहीं, आप मैथ क्या आपने 5th में छोड़ दिया था? कब छोड़ा था मैथ आपने? 10th में ही छोड़ा था ना?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, तो 6 को कैसे लिखा है आपने? और थोड़ा आपने उल्टा पुल्टा नहीं कर दिया है? देखिए जरा, 6 को क्या लिखा आपने? बताइए 6 को क्या लिखा आपने शाहीन?
2 log 3.
नहीं, उससे पहले बताइए आपने क्या लिखा? 6 को क्या लिखा आपने? लॉग 6 को क्या लिखा वो नहीं पूछ रहे हैं, ओके?
0.96.
नहीं 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 नहीं, 6 को आपने कुछ और लिखा है ना? लॉग 6 था इज इक्वल टू लॉग क्या लिखा है आपने?
Oh, 3 2.
3/2 वैसे बोलते हैं उसको?
3 raised
कैसे
to
बोलते
2.
हैं उसको? 3:2? एक साल हुए ना मैथ छोड़े हुए, ऐसे कैसे आप बिल्कुल 3 स्क्वायर बोलते हैं ना? क्या हो गया शाहीन? और आपने इसको लिख दिया ऐसे 6 इज इक्वल टू, है ना? सही है? सही नहीं है? यस साइन, टेल मी, सही है नहीं सही है? यू हैव रिटन इट लाइक दिस, राइट?
Yes, sir.
इज दिस राइट और नॉट राइट?
Not right.
व्हाई? व्हाट इज 3 स्क्वायर इक्वल
6.
टू 6?
999. Sorry.
ठीक है, तो कैसे लिखेंगे इसको? स्क्वायर में लिखने का जरूरी नहीं है, स्क्वायर में लिखे ना, 6 का स्क्वायर नहीं हो रहा है तो आप क्या लिख सकते हैं इसको? फैक्टराइज कीजिए ना, यू नो फैक्टराइजेशन, सुना है, भूल गए? 3 × 2, फिर लिख दीजिए इसको log 3 प्लस log 2। उसके बाद आपने 9 में भी गलती कर दी है। 9 में आपने क्या लिखा है बताइए जरा? 3 का
3
क्यूब कर दिया है।
2.
अरे आप नहीं नहीं, आप ये तो बताइए, जो लिखा है वो तो कम से कम बताइए सही सही। 3 का क्यूब लिखा है ना आपने 9 को,
Yes, sir.
तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? 3 × 3 × 3 ना?
Yes,
ये
sir.
तो गलत हो जाएगा, राइट? और उसके बाद फिर आपने इसको इसको कन्वर्ट किया किस में? या रिटर्न इट log 3 इसको आपने किया है 3 × log 2। ये ऐसे कैसे हो जाएगा? ये 3 तो नीचे आएगा ना, तो ये log 3 तो 3 ना, मतलब कोई भी, आई मीन दिस स्टेप इज आल्सो नॉट राइट। ध्यान लगा कीजिए शाहीन।
Yes, sir.
लुबना, आपने नहीं भेजा अभी तक?
I'm sending now, sir. 1 second.
ओके 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 ओके, कुलसुम, योर आंसर आर फाइन, योर आंसर्स आर फाइन। So it will be log 3 plus log 2. This will be equal to how much? 0.48 plus 0.30, which will be equal to 0.78. Log 7, we know the value 0.84. Log 8, we can write it as, एक सेकंड, log 8 आपने क्या लिखा है शाहीन? 4 का स्क्वायर, नहीं वो भी गलत है, 4 × 2 होगा ना? अब लगता है घबरा गई अचानक से लॉग देख के पहले ही क्लास में। log 2, this will be equal to what? Rather than writing log, नहीं एक सेकंड, आपने क्या लिखा है 8 को? 4 का स्क्वायर तो गलत है, 2 का क्यूब लिखते तो सही रहता। So we can write this as 3 × log 2, which will be equal to 3 × 0.30, which will be equal to 0.9. Log 9 we can write it as log 3 × 3 or 3 square, which will be equal to 2 times of log 3, which will be equal to 2 times into 0.48, which will be equal to 0.96. Okay. So let's move on. Lupna, I have not received your answer till now. What is anti-log?
Now, sir.
You have sent me. लेकिन आंसर तो हमने सारे लिख दिए हैं, अभी आपने भेजा है। दोबारा किया आपने इसको?
नो सर, ये नहीं किया मैंने दोबारा।
सही आ गया था आपका सारा आंसर। लॉग का एल छोटा रहेगा, ठीक है। सम ऑफ इट इज फाइन, सम किसी किसी में आपने कैपिटल लिख दिया, चलिए इट इज फाइन, नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम। नाउ व्हाट इज एंटी लॉग? You may hear this word anti-log. Okay. So if you want to calculate the anti-log of, for example, they are asking you anti-log of 0.9. What they are asking is actually 10 to the power 0.9 is equal to how much? Okay, 10 to the power 0.9 is equal to how much? How will we know? How will we know 10 to the power 0.9 is equal to how much? We'll refer the log values. If you see 0.9 here, the 0.9. So we know the relationship log 8 is equal to 0.9. That means when we have base 10, 10 to the power 0.9 is equal to how much? It is equal to 8. That means 10 to the power 0.9, it will be equal to how much? It will be equal to 8. This is the meaning of anti-log. If you know the log values, you will obviously know the anti-log values also. Okay, you don't have to worry about that when you are getting about anti-logs. Okay, guys. Now, let us देख लीजिए. Now some of people will say 0.9 तो बहुत आसान बता दिया आपने, थोड़ा सा टफ बताइए डायरेक्टली जो आंसर नहीं आता हो जिसका. For example, you can have also suppose how much anti-log of let us suppose how much 2.85. ठीक है, anti-log of 2.85. Then I am writing 10 to the power 2.85 will be equal to how much? How would I know? Then what you have to do, you have to separate this 2.85 as 2 plus 0.85. Okay, fine. Then you are going to write 10 to the power 2.85 will be equal to 10 to the power 2 into 10 to the power 0.85. I hope you guys know that the exponents, the powers here, they are going to add up. Now you will see, okay, fine, this is 10 to the power 2, this is 10 to the power 0.85. Now what is nearest value to 0.85? You can see that log 7 is equal to how much? 0.84. Log 7 is equal to 0.84. Okay, so we can just approximate here. We can write that, okay, fine, 10 to the power 0.85 is equal to 7 into 10 to the power 2. 7 into 10 to the power 2. Okay, you guys can also check this actually. 10 to the power 2.85 is equal to how much? So my answer is approximately equal to 700. Anna, my answer is approximately equal to 700. Calculate this and tell me what is your answer, how much answer you are getting in your calculator using anything. How much answer you guys are getting?
Sir, 707.9 something like that.
700.7, right? 707, right? It is very near to 700. If you look at the values, the difference is just of 7. Okay, so if you are having an answer of 105, but you are answering it as 100, that is approximately fine. Okay, because the error is just of 5%. Okay. So this is about anti-log. When you have some values which is also like greater than 1, then this is how you are going to deal with it. Okay, let's look at one of the questions from electrochemistry now and start using the knowledge of log that we have gained now. Write a question. You have to again calculate the E cell. Calculate the EMF of cell. E cell and EMF of cell, these are same things. We have a cell in which we have zinc, which is getting oxidized to zinc 2 plus. The amount of zinc 2 plus that we are using is 0.1 molar. There is a salt bridge, and we have here silver ions, Ag plus. The concentration of Ag plus that we are taking is 0.1 molar. And then we have Ag here. Okay, this is my cell. They have given some E naughts. The E naught of zinc 2+2 zinc is given as minus 0.76 volts. And the E naught of Ag+2 Ag is given as, oh sorry, 0.1 mole. MB1 के साथ चिपक गया. 0.1 molar अक्षर. Thank you for that. Okay. This is equal to 0.80 volt. Okay, again, you have to solve this. Send me number 1, reaction at anode, cathode, and cell reaction. Secondly, you are going to give me the E naught of cell. Thirdly, you are going to give me the Nernst equation. Okay, please send me this first, then start doing E naught cell. ऐसा नहीं कि तीनों आप लोगों ने साथ में कर लिया, ठीक है? एक एक करके भेजिए. Reaction at anode, cathode, and then the cell reaction. Yes, Krishna, correct. And importantly, Shaheen and Lubna, please send the reaction at anode and cathode, whatever you understand till now. And then only proceed further for the E naught cell, okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
This is your anode, this is the bridge, and this is the cathode. Yes, Akshay, correct. For the cell reaction, you can proceed further for the E naught cell. Okay, you have, okay, you can proceed further for the E naught cell also. No, Shaheen, can you see what reaction is happening here? So Ag plus 2Ag, what do you think? How much electron will be required to neutralize one positive charge? If I have one positive charge, then it will require how much electrons to neutralize it, to make it to 0?
2.
2 कैसे? अगर हम यहाँ पे positive 2 है, sorry, you have positive 1 and you add 2 electrons, that means you are adding negative 2. So this will give you negative 1 ना. अगर एक पॉजिटिव चार्ज है तो उसको एक इलेक्ट्रॉन चाहिए ना न्यूट्रलाइज होने के लिए, नहीं, ये दो इलेक्ट्रॉन चाहिए. You have one positive and then you have one negative equal to 0, neutral. बात समझ में आ रही है? If you
Yes,
have one positive and if you have two negatives, then it will become what? इसमें आपके पास इस तरह का सिस्टम हो जाएगा, पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव और वन मोर नेगेटिव. एक पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव न्यूट्रल हो गया, आपका आंसर आ जाएगा नेगेटिव में. ओके, सो चार्ज नेगेटिव हो जाएगा, लेकिन चार्ज से यहाँ पे 0 है ना Ag पे, एक इलेक्ट्रॉन यूज होगा. देन यू विल बैलेंस इट आउट बाय मल्टीप्लाइंग 2. ठीक है. Yes, Akshay, that is correct. Very good. Matthew, no, E naught is wrong, Matthew. एक बार देखिए फिर से. E naught cell is wrong, Matthew. Krishna, E naught cell is fine. Krishna, Nernst equation is not right. Look at the concentration. There is something missing in the concentration term.
So I kept log 2 times. That's the mistake, I guess.
Log 2 times. नहीं, एक second. Concentration में log में नहीं. Concentration में कुछ missing है.
Okay, yes, okay.
Got it? हाँ, Atif सही है. Atif, it's fine. Atif, if you are okay with these type of questions, then you can leave up, revise कर लीजिए अपने परसों के एग्जाम के लिए. क्या ख्याल है आपका? आपको गैसेस सिस्टम का करना आता है, आतिफ? If you have a hydrogen as a gas और pH वगैरह का सवाल? नहीं. If there is pH given, I'm saying that if you have gaseous elements or if you have gas in the reaction, can you do those type of question, and can you do the question in which there is pH involved?
So you mean like the hydrogen electron?
For hydrogen electrode.
No, sir, I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay, fine. So stay in the class. Kulsum, just looking at your answer now. Okay, anode, cathode, you have multiplied 2. Yeah, cell reaction is fine, correct, cell reaction. Hamza, looking at your answer now. Yeah, cell reaction is correct, Hamza. You can proceed further for the E naught cell. Yeah, now it's fine. Now it is correct. You don't have to write the electrons. You just need to write the Krishna, talking about your answer. You just need to write there 2 rather than 2 electrons.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Kulsum. Yeah, correct, Kulsum. Very good. Fine. So let me talk about the cell reaction at anode and cathode first of all. Okay. So Shaheen and Lubna, you have not given me any answer. आपने try भी नहीं किया क्या?
Teacher, I did try, but थोड़ा confusion था इसलिए.
जी दीजिए ना, क्या confusion, तभी तो समझ में आएगा. दीजिए आपने जो भी किया है. हाँ, सही है अक्षय, वेरी गुड.
सर वही रिएक्शन एट एनोड कैथोड एंड सेल रिएक्शन के कंफ्यूजन.
अच्छा, उसी में था. अच्छा, ठीक है. So in anode, what you can see is zinc is getting converted to zinc 2 plus, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
है ना? यहाँ पे आपके रिएक्शन में आएगा zinc. It is going to give you 2 electrons and get converted to. So what you are doing? Zinc से आपने 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन निकाल दिए तो zinc 2 पॉजिटिव हो गया और आपको 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन इधर निकल गए. So okay, so what you have done? You have removed 2 electrons from zinc. Cathode में you had Ag plus and it is getting converted to Ag. That means Ag is eating electron in order to get neutralized. So we have here Ag plus it will eat up 1 electron. It will eat 1 electron and it will get converted to Ag. Now you can see here we have 2 electrons, here we have 1 electron. So obviously the electrons are not balanced. So I will multiply this equation, the complete equation, by 2. This will become 2Ag. This will become 2 electron, and this will become 2Ag positive. And now we can write the cell reaction after cancelling the electrons. We can cancel the electrons, the 2 electron from here, the 2 electron from here, and we'll get the cell reaction as zinc plus 2Ag plus gives zinc 2 plus 2Ag. Zinc 2 plus 2Ag. So this is the reaction at anode, and this is the reaction at cathode. This is the cell reaction. Now moving on to the E naught cell. So for E naught cell, we have a simple equation that is equal to the E naught of oxidation plus E naught of reduction. Okay. So if you see here, what whose oxidation is happening, zinc or silver? Whose oxidation is happening, zinc or silver? Whose oxidation is happening, guys? Lubna, tell me. Shaheen, tell me.
Zinc.
Zinc's
Oxidation of zinc.
oxidation of zinc. Achha, what is the value given here about zinc? Oxidation or reduction?
0. Oh, sorry. Reduction.
रिडक्शन दिया हुआ है, राइट? तो इसको चेंज
Yeah.
करना पड़ेगा. इसका जिंक ऑक्सीडेशन का वैल्यू क्या हो जाएगा बताइए? रिडक्शन का है -0.76,
Plus
करेक्ट
0.7.
Plus 0.
है ना? वही सही है, +0.76 ऑक्सीडेशन से कितना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मिल रहा है. रिडक्शन किसका हो रहा है? सिल्वर, राइट? Ag.
Ag.
Okay. And what is the value of reduction given? Is this reduction given to us? Is this reduction given? Ag plus 2Ag. देख के बताइए क्या दिया हुआ है?
Reduction.
रिडक्शन दिया हुआ है, तो इसी को सीधा यूज कर सकते हैं, राइट? वी कैन राइट दिस एज 0.80 volts. पर स्टार्ट कर दीजिए इनको. You will get this as 1.56 volts. Okay. लिखने की हड़बड़ी में मत रहिए प्लीज, समझिए और बिना देखे लिख. ठीक है, लिखने की हड़बड़ी में मत रहिए. नर्स्ट इक्वेशन क्या होता है? ई सेल इज इक्वल टू ई नॉट सेल minus 0.059. This is all at 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, divide by how many electrons are being used? Tell me, Lubna. In the reaction, how many electrons are being used?
2.
2. Very good. 2. Log of the product. What is in the product? Tell me. What ions are there in the product, Lubna? In the cell reaction, what ions are in the product?
Zn plus 2 Ag plus.
नहीं, प्रोडक्ट में तो प्रोडक्ट में क्या दिख रहा है वो बताइए ना आप. Product में
Zn2
देखिए.
plus. Zn2 plus 2 Ag.
हाँ, तो 2Ag तो सॉलिड है. सॉलिड को तो 1 लिखते हैं ना. सॉलिड का कंसंट्रेशन से डिपेंड नहीं करता. सो वी विल जस्ट राइट Zn2 plus in the product. And reactant में
Zn plus 2 Ag plus.
ठीक है, तो जिंक का लिखेंगे क्या?
1.
क्योंकि वो हाँ जिंक का 1 हो जाएगा. जिंक का 1 हो जाएगा. Ag plus है, and since Ag plus is 2 times, we will write the square of Ag plus ना. अगर आपको इक्विलिब्रियम का कुछ याद आ रहा हो, write it like this. Okay. Now what we are going to do, you are going to just plug in the values here. So first of all, we'll calculate about this part. So log of Zn2 plus upon Ag plus का square. So Zn2 plus is given as 0.1 and 0.1. Both of them are 0.1. So this will be 0.1 upon 0.1 का square. So this will be equal to how much? Log अभी नहीं लगाया है हमने, log लगा देंगे. 0.1 upon 0.01. This will be equal to 0.1 को लिख सकते हैं 1 upon 10, and इसको लिख सकते हैं कितना? 1 upon 100. Okay. So the denominator of numerator is denominator, and the denominator of denominator is numerator. ये जाएगा आपका 10. So this is what? Log 10. Log Zn upon Ag plus का square is equal to log of 10. So this will be equal to 1. Now we can plug in the value. E cell is equal to E naught cell was 1.56 volts minus 0.059 divided by 2 log of Zn2 plus upon Ag plus it is what? It is 1. You'll just write it 1. अच्छा लोगों ने बहुत अच्छे से कैलकुलेट किया लेकिन I just am a fan of approximation so I will just write it 0.03 because I'm assuming this is as 0.06 divided by 2 which is equal to 0.03 and this will be equal to 1.53 volts. Okay. चलिए लुपना शाइन एंड गाइस जिन लोगों ने नहीं किया अभी तक प्लीज छापिए. Yeah, Kulsum, that is correct. धीरे धीरे आएगा लुपना एंड शाइन. ओके, घबराने की जरूरत नहीं है अगर आज नहीं आ रहा आपको तो पुराने लेक्चर्स देखिएगा फिर कुछ डाउट क्लास हम ले लेंगे आप लोग को अगर उसमें भी समझ में नहीं आया तो लेकिन आ जाएगा धीरे धीरे आएगा. ठीक है, इन लोगों को भी टाइम लगा है जो लोग कर रहे हैं ना. देखिए 1 2 3 4 क्लासेस हो चुकी हैं उसके बाद ही इन लोग कर पा रहे हैं. मैथ्यू व्हाट हैपेंड बाय द वे? मैथ्यू आपका गलत कैसे हो गया?
Sorry, sir. I by mistake calculated this wrong. But yeah, I understood my mistake.
ओके. Okay, I hope you guys are done copying this thing. Let's move on to the next question.
Yes.
लुपना एंड शाइन आप लोगों ने लिख लिया?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
छाप लेती हैं जल्दी से लेकिन आप लोग ये बात तो है. समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा थोड़ा थोड़ा? यस लुबना एंड शाहीन.
आ रहा है सर.
हाँ ठीक है.
Sir.
ओके. आप दोनों ही हमको ना मैसेज कर दीजिएगा कि सर प्लेलिस्ट भेज दीजिए. ठीक है, तो आई विल सेंड यू अ प्लेलिस्ट इन विच यू विल हैव ऑल द पास्ट लेक्चर्स. ओके, सो कल जब आप आइएगा तो एटलीस्ट लास्ट लेक्चर जो हमने पढ़ाया वो कम से कम
Okay,
देख
sir.
के आइएगा. ओके, कुछ 2 लेक्चर्स आप लोग देख के आ जाइएगा कल. यू हैव वन मोर सेल दैट इज Mg 2 + 2 Mg. अच्छा यहाँ पे सॉरी Mg to Mg2 plus which is having 0.01 molar. There is a salt bridge. Then we have Fe3 plus in the cathodic department, 0.02 molar getting converted to Fe. They have given us the E naught of Mg2 plus to Mg as minus 1.23 volts, and the E naught of Fe3 plus to Fe as minus 0.44 volts. Okay, so in this, what you have to do, first of all, you will sell me the E naught cell. Second, you are going to sell me the reaction at anode, cathode, and the cell reaction. Thirdly, the Nernst equation. Hamza and Hiba, आप लोग से कैलकुलेट हो गया था? I saw your answer still cell reaction वहां तक तो सही था, उसके आगे आप लोगों ने कर लिया था? Hamza and Hiba, tell me. Yes. What about you, Hiba?
Yes, sir.
Okay. आपकी तबीयत ठीक हो गई हिबा? I think you were not well ना last class.
Yes, sir. I am fine now. Alhamdulillah.
Fine, great. शाहीन,
Yes, sir.
रिडक्शन किसका हो रहा है? आयरन या Mg? Just tell me. नहीं दिख रहा क्या आपको? जी शाहीन, रिडक्शन किसका हो रहा है? रिडक्शन Mg
Yes,
का या
sir.
Fe का? नहीं समझ में आ रहा है किसका हो रहा है?
Mg.
ठीक है, देखते हैं ना, देखते हैं, ऐसे देखते हैं Mg कहाँ से कहाँ कन्वर्ट हो रहा है, बताइए जरा।
0
नहीं नहीं
to
नहीं
2
नहीं नहीं, 0 से 2 प्लस, हाँ ठीक है,
plus 2.
0 से प्लस 2, ठीक है। क्या हो रहा है? इंक्रीज हो रहा है ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट या डिक्रीज हो रहा है ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट?
Increase.
तो ऑक्सीडेशन होगा या रिडक्शन होगा?
Oxidation.
ठीक, Fe में क्या हो रहा है?
Reduction.
Fe रिडक्शन हो रहा है, ठीक है, वेरी गुड। यानी कि जब हम लोग ई नॉट सेल लिखेंगे तो जब हम लोग क्या करते हैं, ई नॉट ऑक्सीडेशन प्लस ई नॉट रिडक्शन, सही है?
Yes,
ठीक
sir.
है, ई नॉट ऑक्सीडेशन किसका, Mg या Fe? बताइए, ऑक्सीडेशन किसका चाहिए हमको, Mg का चाहिए। यहाँ पे क्या दिया हुआ है, ऑक्सीडेशन दिया है, रिडक्शन दिया है इसका, Mg का,
Reduction.
तो इसको कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा। बताइए क्या हो जाएगा, ई नॉट ऑक्सीडेशन कितना हो जाएगा, प्लस
Plus 1.23.
2 3 वोल्ट्स, वेरी गुड, प्लस। अच्छा, रिडक्शन किसका चाहिए हमको, Fe का रिडक्शन चाहिए, सही है?
Yes.
ये क्या, Fe का रिडक्शन दिया हुआ है, ऑक्सीडेशन दिया हुआ है?
Reduction.
कितना रिडक्शन Fe का,
0.44.
माइनस या प्लस?
Minus.
आपको समझ में आया क्या किया था आपने गलती?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है,
Yes.
थोड़ा ऐसे धीरे धीरे क्लियर होते रहेगा, ठीक है, डोंट वरी। ओके, अक्षय जस्ट अ सेकंड, हाँ सही है अक्षय, दिस विल बी 0.79, सॉरी नॉट 76, 79। कृष्णा, हाँ करेक्ट। ओके, नाउ यू गाइस कैन राइट द रिएक्शन एट एनोड एंड कैथोड एंड फिर उसको बैलेंस भी करिएगा, ठीक है, यू हैव टू बैलेंस दैट आल्सो। एंड अदर थिंग देखिए, क्या बोलते हैं लुबना, आपके लिए ये है कि जब भी आपको सेल मिले ना, अगर आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या करना है, तो कम से कम ये देखिए कि यहाँ पे ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट क्या है, 0 है, यहाँ पे +2 है, यहाँ पे 3 पॉजिटिव है, यहाँ पे 0 है। देन यू हैव टू थिंक अबाउट इन टर्म्स ऑफ ऑक्सीडेशन रिडक्शन, कहाँ पे हो रहा है, तो इसका ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है, इसका रिडक्शन हो रहा है, तो कुछ ना कुछ आप पेन चलाना चालू कीजिए, ठीक है, लाइक देखते ही आंसर नहीं आने लगता। ओके, सो यू वॉट एवर थिंग्स यू नो, यू जस्ट ट्राई टू राइट इट डाउन, तो धीरे धीरे आपको आने लगेगा आंसर। Okay guys, see here for anode we have Mg, it is giving me Mg2 plus and 2 electrons. In cathode I have Fe3 plus, it is eating 3 electrons to get to Fe. Now if I look here, you can see that the number of electrons are not same, the number of electrons are not same, so that we have to multiply. Lubna and Shaheen बताइए कुछ कितना multiply करें हम तो number of electrons same हो जाए दोनों में। कुलसुम सही है आपका, Lubna and Shaheen tell me how much should we multiply to get
3 and 2.
very good. I will multiply here 3 and I will multiply here 2. So 3, it will give me 6 electrons, and here also 6 electrons, but it will give me 3 Mg here, it is going to give me 3 Mg here, it is going to give me 2 Fe here and 2 Fe here. Now my equation will be 3 Mg plus 2 Fe, 3 positive. Now these 6 electrons and 6 electrons can get cancelled, and further on we are going to get 3 Mg2 plus 2 item. From here we can write the Nernst equation, which will be equal to E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 divided by how many electrons, guys? Tell me. How many electrons? Yes, Akshay, correct. How many electrons, guys?
6.
6 electrons, because we are using 6 electrons here in total. Log of the concentration of product. So in the product we have Mg2 plus cube divided by Fe3 plus squared. This is 0.01, 0.0. This is 0.01. Concentration is 0.02. So we can write the log also. Log of 0.01 cube divided by 0.02 square. Let us forget about the log. Let us first of all tackle the decimals here. Okay, so I can write it as 0.01. That means it is equal to 10 to the power minus 2. 0.02, it is what? 2 into 10 to the power minus 2. 10 to the power minus 2 per cube, and here we have square. So this will give me 10 to the power minus 6 upon 2 square is 4 into 10 to the power minus 2 square, it is equal to 10 to the power minus 4. I will get this as 1 upon 4 into 10 to the power minus 6. 10 to the power minus 4 will go above, it will become positive. So it will give me 10 to the power minus 2. Now we have got this from the decimals and the fractions. I can write log 1 by 4 into 10 to the power minus 2. This will be equal to log of 1 by 4 plus log of 10 to the power minus 2. I can write log of 1 upon 4 as minus log of 4 plus this minus 2 will go up, like it will come down. It will get me minus 2 times log of 10. Minus log of 4, if you remember, it is equal to 0.6. Minus, I mean, now it will become minus 0.6. Sorry, guys, minus 0.6 plus minus log of 10 is 1. So it will be equal to minus 2. Okay, now this will be equal to how much? Minus 2.6. Okay, so this is all the value that we have got from log. Now we can just plug in here. So E cell is equal to E naught cell, we have got it as 0.79. No? Sorry. E naught cell is 0.79 minus 0.059 divided by 6 multiplied by minus 2.6. Obviously, it is going to give it plus sign here, 79 plus. Now this I can write it as 0.01 because I can write it as 0.06 upon 6. So this will be equal to 0.01 into 2.6 minus sign को हमने उधर ले लिया. This will be 0.79 plus this will be 0.026. If you add these things down, it will be equal to 0.816. Am I right? I think so. 6 9 2 11 7 और 1 8. ठीक है, हाँ ठीक. 816 volts. You just need to take care of the logs, nothing else. हाँ, okay, cool, sir. ओके हमजा, लेकिन आपने थोड़ा टाइम लगा लिया आंसर भेजने में. We'll do one last question and then we can wind it up for today. We'll do one more question. Please let me know if you are done. Okay. Just let me know, guys, if you have not done. And write the next question. Calculate the electrode potential. Calculate the electrode potential of hydrogen if it is placed into solution having pH equals to 10. Okay. So how can we do this question? So when you have a hydrogen electrode, the expected reaction here is going to be H plus electron is going to give me half H2. Just to get rid of this half H2, you can multiply 2 on all over the reaction. You will get 2 electrons and 2 H plus, and you will get 1 H2 gas. Equal to हमने लिख दिया. पुराना convention है, पुरानी किताबों में लिखता है. Okay, H2 gas. ठीक है. The E of H plus to H2 will be equal to the E naught of H plus to H2 minus 0.059, because we are doing this at 25 degrees Celsius and we are using 2 electrons. Log, now here we have hydrogen gas, and since they have not defined any particular pressure, we will assume that the pressure is 1 atm. So we'll write pressure of H2 divided by the concentration of H plus squared. Now, E naught of hydrogen is 0, that you must remember from the electrochemical series. Wedding elements, then we have 0, then we have Chapa, hydrogen 0. So the E naught reduction will be 0 minus, we'll just keep it 0.059 upon 2. And log, since the pressure we have assumed it to be 1 atm because it is not given, the normal pressure is 1 atm, and then we have H plus squared. Now we know that pH is equal to minus log of H plus. pH is equal to how much? It is equal to minus log of H plus. Now I can also say that pH, it is equal to log of, we can write it like this. Minus pH is equal to log of H plus. ठीक है, ऐसे लेके चलते हैं. This will be equal to 0.059 minus sign divided by 2. Now log of H plus, I can write it as log of H plus to the power minus 2. H plus to the power minus 2. And this further can be written as 0.059 divided by 2. This minus 2 will come down. Okay, and then we are going to have log of H plus. Now, log of H plus, it is equal to how much? Now, what is the pH? It is equal to 10. So you just write it minus 10. It will be equal to minus, and minus, it will give you plus 0.059 divided by 2. Log of H plus is equal to minus 10. That is minus of pH. This will be, okay, wait a second. Put the 2 into minus 10. So you can cancel these 2 here, and you will get the answer as minus 0.59 volts. Okay, so this is when you are when you have been pH. So you can use the property of log to get the value of pH inside the Nernst equation. Write this down. Let me know if you have any doubts.